welcome to Obedient Family TV. The program now Hope Alive. Yes, hope day as we don't enter 2024. Now for all of us to stay together and then we keep keeping ourselves in check, and then we look at what the executive, the legislature, and all the other people will be saying in there for government, waiting then they do. And then as we become the official opposition, we go still they check all of them. But waiting they happen now. Now we won't carry come today. So wherever they're listening from us, on a good morning, afternoon, and evening. The one of the things where we say they come up for this hour now, Tinubu Chief of Staff, Gbajabiamila will be Femi. The memo when carry come out, what we don't see now where they come out from in office, don't indict Tinubu on the Betta Edu 3 billion naira palliative scandal. That one, they come. Then we don't see what they come out from the First Lady, where be Remi Tinubu. She talks saying now prayers, now then go pray. Say prayer go bring back the people where we say security operatives no fit to do anything about. Say if them pray well, say those people go come back. People where they don't kidnap, people where they don't kill, say prayers go bring them come back. Whether na prayers, the people carry them go for the presidency, we don't know. As Abuja don't become one of the scariest federal capital cities in the world, banditry and every other thing don't they enter. Then we look at other decisions where we say they come up from Supreme Court. All of those things we get, and not only me go talk this thing, I get Angel for studio, and I get our own piece. And you see Max will be say and that get the one for Zoom where we say go follow us, analyze all of this thing.
Good day, my well-meaning Nigerians, my lovely and intelligent, obedient worldwide. Welcome. Tell your neighbor, say hope day, but not in our politicians or in our leaders, but in God. My people, Tinubu signed the 3 billion naira scandal, turned around and suspended Betta Edu, using her as a sacrificial lamb. Welcome on board. Let's discuss.
Now, country people, I greet you now. Now me be your love for news. Now me they talk and see they be your. Now me they yarn. I welcome on for today's edition. We don't hear waiting down boss, Casala down boss already. And I they beg una make una take in and stay tuned for this show as you listen. I believe say una go learn something well.
Okay, we don't hear the voice of peace. I should take put time. So make we go straight to waiting they happen for that executive. As they take plan this 3 billion naira something, be like said they not already do them since plan them against Christmas because na COVID-19 palliative money where they there. Then talk say they meet empty treasury. Say money no day. Say Buhari don't already carry all the money. But then we can't see say money there for palliative COVID-19 fund. And that very one then consign give Betta do say make she for spend them this thing. So the memo where they come out from the Chief of Staff Office, Femi Gbajabiamila, review say President Bola Tinubu now he approve that 3 billion where then tag Betta do where then don't suspend the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management. Now this very release of the 3 billion, that very one is talking to verify the National Social Register under the former administration, will be Muhammadu Buhari's administration. Now, as you can see for the screen here, now the conveyance of approval and the waiting she write for when she looked for this money, she said an appeal to use 3 billion naira for the COVID-19 palliative fund for verification of the National Social Register. What did this one mean? They won't carry 3 billion, go begin to verify the social register of people. When they talk say hungry, they kill people. Then they call it palliative money where they make for hunger. Then can carry them, give them the share between themselves. But make we know too much. May I just give on a hint of waiting this thing means. Several firms was awarded contracts from that very 3 billion given out to the suspended minister. You know, a release which is now generating controversies and is a subject of probe by presidential investigations and the anti-graft agencies. Now, this letter where they come out from Gbajabiamila's office, will be the former Speaker of House of Representatives, then date 18th of September 2023, where we say, now just 2 months ago, I've been at 3 months, where they convey the approval. Now, if you read what's in there for inside there, it talks saying that the approval will be say it comes from Mr. President. Please be informed that Mr. President has approved the expenditure of 3 billion naira from the COVID-19 palliative fund for verification of the National Security Register. Please accept the assurances of the highest regard. Make I hold on for there. Maxwell will say they join us for Zoom. Maxwell, welcome to Obedient Family TV for this analysis this evening. I understand all the positions and everything when they talk for mainstream media, but we don't see say another twist don't come out. Tinubu na approve this money, no be saying no about them. Because many people they talk saying no about the 3 billion. But waiting they concern me more no be about the approval. Now say this money where would they talk about? Whether public no say na palliative fund money, na money will be say it meant for COVID-19 where people don't suffer finish, don't buy finish. So Maxwell, I beg, make you talk your own how it take BU and how this money, because then talk saying for different individual accounts, and I see say different companies. We have New Planet Project Limited was one of the consultants. Many of them will collect this money, not be only individual accounts, but we have also corporate entities where we say they're not even there registered with CAC. They no get face. But here, the Bola Tinubu administration and cabinet approved 3 billion palliative fund for them. Waiting be your take for this before we go enter to waiting Tinubu's wife talks saying her prayers na go cure insecurity.
All right. Good evening to you, Mr. Kanu. Good evening to everybody in the studio and viewers worldwide, wherever you may be watching from. The Bola Tinubu with a lot of allegations, and these are, you know, obvious cases of fraud, corruption, misappropriation of fund, mismanagement of fund, over inflation of projects, and a lot of things, to mention but a few. Now, what we are seeing here is only a manifestation of the fraud that we have already spoken about before now, that the APC stands for, and of course, that Bola Tinubu is now leading at the executive arm of government. Each and every one of the ministers were appointed, and we have seen time and time again that ministers who work under the APC during the time that APC has been in power since 2015, they've always been linked with one case of corruption or the other. There was the case of Hadi Sirika, there was the case of Emefiele, although the governor of CBN, there is the case of, just name them to mention but a few. Now, what we are seeing here is a young lady, I think 37 years old, Betta Edu, who has been you see, one thing that is very instructive about what we are edu today is the fact that these monies were first of all overinflated. When you see the amounts that we are talking about running into billions for just consultancy, they were overinflated by the federal government. Now, the federal government, after overinflating these monies, that is by the hand of Bola Tinubu, whose information or the message was carried out or was passed by his chief of staff, Gbajabiamila, they approved the disbursement of these funds. So what we see here is that these monies were even meant for COVID-19 palliatives, and they were there. Whatever were the proceeds from COVID, all the donations that were made, all the trust funds that was created, and we now see them mismanaging these funds. What happens after a huge sum of money, overinflated, was given to a minister? The minister begins to redisburse these funds. Now, she does not just disburse these funds to people or to organizations. She disburses funds to organizations that are not even in existence. Betta Edu, working in the office as Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, what does she do? She disburses funds to companies that are not in existence, companies that are not registered, companies that their ownership cannot be linked properly. So it is a full-blown corruption that we are seeing with the APC government. And it has been there before now. We saw it with Muhammadu Buhari. We are seeing it with Bola Tinubu. And the entire idea of exculpating Bola Tinubu, Gbajabiamila from this whole mess is actually a lame one, because they disburse these funds from the Federation account. These monies are overinflated for consultancy fees. In fact, these are one of the fastest ways for which the commonwealth of the people are usually stolen in today's world. You just overinflate bills, say you got this person to do consultancy that they did for a very few days, and they begin to receive monies. Many of these companies are not even in the real sense of the consultancy firms.
Yeah, Maxwell. One of the things make you know very say I caught you. Then talk saying verification of register, of social register. Me, I don't understand what in be verification of social register. So which register be social register?
Mr. Kanu,
yeah, where the one
a social register was created according to the APC fraudulent government. According to them, that a social register was created to be able to link Nigerians who are truly in need, to help meet them at the point of their need, or to give them these funds. So that is the social register. So these companies that these monies were sent to were allegedly consulted to do a verification exercise on this social register. So that is why I said it is overinflated. What is the number of this social register? How many social registers are in existence that we have this number of companies running consultancy service, running verification exercises on a social register?
Okay.
So you see that the whole thing have already been calculated, the field of corruption, for them to be able to, harvest the funds of Nigeria.
Yes, so the beneficiaries for this 3 billion contract, then get one where then they call Fabumi or Lanibeku and Co., which got 419.5 million. We get Vinsolve Global Consult was also paid 558.8 million. We have Periscope Consulting that got 277 million. Blue Trend Enterprises was, I think, 277.8 million. Light Up Dynamics Interlink Services, 277 million. Memak Nigerian Limited was paid 277 million. All of these people, they get Van Management Consulting Limited, got 275.8 million, while Danzenga Nigeria Limited got 275.8 million. Then we have Blue Trend Enterprises, 277.8 million. Now, Blue Trend has no record of being registered and the owner is unknown at the CAC. Periscope Consulting that has 277 million with registration number at the CAC, 10-5-3019, registered on the 24th of July 2012. We check all of these things at the CAC, and it's owned by one Ngozi Maureen Ojiego. Now, it can go on and on and on. But the point is this. These people collect COVID-19 palliative money approved by Chief Bola Tinubu, endorsed by his chief of staff, and they all shared this money through proxy companies. All that companies where you see, they exist. If you call all of them where they give them money, you go see them for CAC. So Maxwell, just like you they talk, all these things where they plan, no, they don't harvest this Betta Edu. Now young lady, she be 30-something years of age. They don't use them, share the whole money, then they can't carry them through for one side. EFCC don't they carry them, they go round and round. But make we not dwell for that one. We go still they investigate all of them as you talk. But make we move on to the next thing we're there for list as First Lady Remi Tinubu don't talk say na prayer where they had kakaraka na im go solve the insecurity and the kidnapping where they for Kaduna Road, where they for Abuja. But you wait to talk say you there for Abuja now. I hear say na fervent prayer that can bring back abducted girls from the FCT, according to Pastor Remi Tinubu. So Maxwell, as you there for Abuja, how many churches, how many churches don't organize these fervent prayers so that we go no say na prayers na they solve our security problems for Abuja, and how the prayers they take work for Abuja? Beg, make you help me tell our people.
Mr. Kanu, ordinarily I would not take the words of Remi Tinubu serious, but when it relates to the security of lives and property in Nigeria currently, it begs for a lot of rethink. You see, I don't even like to address her as even occupying the office of, there's really no office of the First Lady in our constitution. So it is just some sort of political office that has been created. And it is on that she has the leverage to address Nigerians, telling us to pray for security. Remember, Mr. Kanu, that it is this same security that Bola Tinubu promised us that he will handle the economy and Kashim Shettima will handle the security. Please, where is Kashim Shettima to handle the security situation? I hope you are aware, Mr. Kanu, that an entire family, I think a family of about 5, was kidnapped in an estate in Abuja. As of today, was it today morning or yesterday morning? They had killed the man's, they attacked his home, they kidnapped his wife and I think 4 children. As at yesterday morning, they had killed his first child of 13 years and dumped the body at the Kaduna Highway. This is the FCT that we are living in. At this point in time, all man for himself. All man is their own security, because the states, the current APC-led government cannot guarantee a secure state. We already have military drones killing Nigerians. We saw it last year. We already have people being killed by bandits, being killed by headsmen, jihadists in Nigeria. We already have people whom Boko Haram are currently terrorizing and killing. And now we are talking about kidnapping and all sorts of menace, even in the Federal Capital Territory. It's unfortunate that Remi Tinubu thinks that it is prayer that is going to solve the problem. But this is not the reason why Bola Tinubu was given. I don't like to say that the people gave him power, but the needful is what we need, is what we want currently. that they secure Nigeria and the lives of Nigerians. Very, very important.
Okay, thank you very well, Maxwell. So as he there for Abuja now, we hear say that Abuja is one of the scarcest, and a lot of things we say they come out from that side. They suggest say Abuja no dey safe again. I don't know whether when Buhari dey, the something they as he dey. But since where Tinubu don dey for Aso Rock, it be like say they no even care about the security again. So they hear some things wey dey happen for Kubwa and some other places around there. You think say Abuja still dey safe? Because the news wey they get wey they come out from there say e no dey safe well again. So I don't know whether then they take them out of proportion, because then talk say there no be one chance then they fear again for road, say na armed bandits.
Well, whatever name they choose to call themselves, Mr. Kanu, we've seen, you know, say you get time where we say na unknown gunmen now begin the raid. Would they see? There is always a name, a paraphernalia, some sort of, to, you know, envelop the criminality in Nigeria. That is what we see going on. Today, we have people killing under the guise of unknown gunmen, killing under the guise of bandits, killing under the guise of Fulani headsmen, killing under the guise of jihadists, killing under the guise of terrorists, that is Boko Haram, ISIS, whatever name you may like to call. We have people killing under the guise of kidnappers. Name them. But the fact is, the military, the police, the NSCDC, FRSC, and all, excuse me, all the, you know, armed forces in Nigeria have absolutely nothing that they are doing about the situation. A person answers the title of the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Bola Tinubu. Nothing is being done, no message to the people, no concrete steps to solve the insecurities, absolutely nothing. So, as we see now, terrorists, bandits, and all these people have overrun Abuja. They have overrun Abuja as it is now. You need to secure yourself by your own self. Because, Mr. Kanu, come on, go to social media and see what is going on. If a person is kidnapped now, the next thing to do is crowdfunding. People begin to go online, on social media, on Twitter, on Facebook, begging people for funds to pay ransoms. The police, in fact, nobody informs the police about kidnapping case again. All you need to do is look for the money and pay to get your loved one. So when we have this kind of a society, it won't be long. It won't be long before it is totally extinguished. I'm telling you. So we need to do something, and we must do it fast.
Yes, so, and even looking at that, Maxwell, for you, before we let you go, I don't know whether you hear the thing where the trend say Muhammadu Buhari, the former president, then talk say in launch one book where everybody go there gather. So I don't know whether na the waiting in experience for the Aso Rock and all the looting where we don't see say all in people do for that very place, or whether na the Emefiere's case, how Intel Emefiere say making redesign naira, clear money where they for that side, suffer Nigerians. Waiting there inside the book where Buhari they launch, where Tinubu then join them, everybody go there, then talk say the official launch of the book called Muhammadu Buhari Walking. So I don't know what thing they happen for this Nigeria. Sometimes when I see them where they gather like this, they carry book up, they launch, it they me like say whether I go call them clowns or something like that. Because it no make sense. Person finish ruling Nigeria, put us for more hardship and much more poverty. Then you call write book, then come they celebrate the book weighing right. And not be saying right there how intake manage Nigeria, say Nigeria leave the poverty level where then they before he enter. Wetin be your take as then they launch all this book where be say you no add any value at all for the suffering where they happen to Nigerians here?
Muhammadu Buhari launched a book which he titled Muhammadu Buhari, The Nigerian Legacy, 2015 to 2023. It has become a thing of it has become a thing of practice. It has become a custom for people who have occupied the office of presidency. Immediately they leave office to now go into writing books about their experience in office. We saw it with Olusegun Obasanjo. We saw it with Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Now we are seeing it with Muhammadu Buhari. So it's just a book about his experience from 2015 to 2023 during his time as president.
The area I'm talking about, sorry to cut you short, the area I'm talking about is that Pierre has been dragged left, right, and center about stealing, mismanagement of funds and all of that. Why the man no go write the book where they expose all the money where we say they don't collect from that side, and waiting then they write there no get any meaning? Then when he come out, Tinubu enter talk say he meet empty treasury. Why no right to make Nigeria no say in leave money?
Well, we don't know. I don't know the content of the book yet. I don't know whether he don't write all those ones put inside the book. I'm not sure, but we know that these are just than that. Since Muhammadu Buhari left office, he has never been in Abuja because he has no business being in Abuja. This is the first event that is bringing him here. But the fact is that if we have people like Emefiele under probe for the mismanagement of funds by the CBN, that is directly answerable to the president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces at the time, who was Muhammadu Buhari, it now begins to ask, or one now begins to ask, why can't we get past presidents to be probed? Why can't they be probed? If you cannot be a president that respects the funds of the people, if you cannot be a president that respects the rule of law, we saw how much Muhammadu Buhari violated the fundamentals of the rule of law, and it breaks my heart that I see people attending that book launch for a man who has fatally and insanely abused the fundamentals of rule of law in Nigeria. So it's very clear that the people at the helm of power are not committed to solving the ravaging problems in Nigeria. The problems that are already taking us, that have taken us to the precipice. And as it stands, we are hanging by a thread. So gimmicks, all this whole show, circus and play, book launch, having dinners, feasting, why people are dying in the country, why a certain section, a certain region in Nigeria is being overrun by terrorists, by bandits, by kidnappers, by unknown gunmen and the likes, it must stop. It has to stop. Because if we must maintain ourselves as a country, if we must call ourselves Nigerians, if we must have a country to call Nigeria, we must solve these problems at this time. And for me, Muhammadu Buhari should be subjected to probe. He definitely should be subjected to probe.
Okay, thank you very much, Maxwell. It's always very exciting having you on the show, and we appreciate your insight and opinion on this. Until tomorrow again, we invite you to, to touch some, things that time may not permit us to touch on today. So let me get back to the studio. So, Angel, I know say Omar don dey do muimu since. All the contractors claim that they verified 11 million homes in Nigeria under 1 month. I'm talking about Betta because your man don dey do muimu for that side. And before you start to speak, it be like saying na women, na them they steal money these days now. Then they use them, or guys they use them to steal money. I don't know because during the time of Okonjo Iweala, we see say na old generation, nothing happened for that verse. They did their work. Look at the time of this NAFDAC lady was Dollar Akunyele. Very, very distinct. Look at OBS Ekwesiridem. You understand me? I'm talking about the old generation. We don't hear anything. But this new generation of, you know.
Mr. Kanu, there is nothing like new generation. This year, na old generation have been a new generation.
Na new generation it be.
This year,
yes, na new generation it be.
It's no matter of new generation or old generation. They just won't use that lady do sacrificial lamb. They won't use them as scapegoat. Now be the issue. No be say they don't know what thing they do. They know. They call them palliative. No be poverty alleviation program. So where the poor masses in it? They say they verify 11 million homes. They no come for my own.
For 1 month too.
I don't see them. I be you see them for your own.
No, na constituency people will go check whether they come.
They no go anywhere.
Because
if they do, at least television go carry them.
Yes, and you go show say
no
like those things where we say would they
go sit down for office, you spend, they write anything where they like. When they finish, they go for national television, talk anything where they want, carry money, put for bank. You know, makes sense.
I think that that approval came out from what that thing that came out from Chief of Staff office was dated September. You understand me? So since the September, don't begin the plan how they go share the money. Then they now used her to disburse these funds, and maybe after disbursing, maybe the one where she can't carry put for her own side big past their own, so they can't open her, you know. So
I'm not sure say maybe in another person where they no give, or maybe they no give the person enough, because no be say her own big pass. How her own go big pass? Okay, Olanik Beku, waiting they do for the list now.
The company will be say they give the money now.
What so, they do for the list?
Please, very quick, because we no get time. Our time don't they give us signal, and signal be say we could come out. So before we come out, waiting be your own. And my take now, whether na ladies na them they used to steal money. I mean na them get that intent to steal, because the money when they steal, na no be men again they steal or they loot the money, but na ladies now.
Okay, I would correct that impression. You saying that ladies they steal money, that's a sweeping generalization, because I feel that Chief Tinubu knows what he's doing. You get? He knows what he's doing, and I'll call this action of his willful, a kind of willful blindness, because he indulged in that act and he lured them into it. And it was also said that he approved this money. So how come? How come? Why is he pushing it to this same woman? Why would he suspend the woman for something he knew he did? Now, it is called palliative fund. And what is palliative fund? Palliative fund simply means money where government, they use feed the poor people. They give them money, give them food. Now, go out in the streets. You will see people hovering around, no homes, nothing to eat. Go to 10 sites. You see them under the bridge. So where is this money?
Yeah, the thing is that they call them palliative COVID-19, and from there they recoup all those money where they keep as palliative money. So now old money where they before. Now, not be even the approval be the issue, because Tinubu don't approve, but now through in suppose approve and direct her, but now through another chief of staff will be can't join them. This chief of staff will then join for them and make all of them share the money well, make him protect the distance. But what thing that they talk for inside, no be about the approval, no be about the palliative will go reach the common man where they for road. But then talk saying I made them take them for check register. You understand? Then talk saying that no social registers Maxwell take explain the thing. So now just to check, they said they check 11 million homes per month. Now they check. No. And those people will check those things. Which house? Which person make you go for comment section now? Make you tell me which house where they can't check about palliative registration or social. Me myself, I there for the register. I don't understand.
They didn't even come to my house, so.
So you there for the palliative register?
No, not at all.
Anyway, Sha, we go tell our people say if you there for the register where, or you know which register, then they call the National Social Palliative Register, where they talk say then go check for homes, 11 million homes. If you not say then check your house, tell you say you there for palliative, this or take your name. Make you go for comment section, make you tell us say true, then come verify. And the company will come verify you, make you for write the name there, make we know say true. These people where we they talk all these things, say they really do the work, oh, they really do the work. Make you comment for comment section. Until tomorrow when we go come again, our own man, make we they bring all the things where we say this government just they put people under poverty, fuel price, and they talk to increase a massive, consign them, and the poverty nature of the people, the masses in the street is going. Christmas don't come, New Year don't come, and the thing no lesson. So anyhow, until tomorrow when we come back, I go just pass my give Angel, make sure for carry us come out for studio.
My people, APC is known for hypocrisy. Buhari, the book, working Buhari, waiting work for putting Nigerians in penury or putting Nigerian masses in agony or people where don't die already. Even the train kidnapping, nothing way good where Buhari do. So I wonder what will be inside that book. Thank you so much, Maxwell, for being with us. We appreciate you. God bless you. My people, our Mumudu, make we open our eyes, sit up, they look them. They talk, as we don't the opposition, make we they talk. They must hear. Their hypocrisy too much. Insecurity da Abuja, na in Wike, they run up and down, they call media. Every day in day for media, they talk. You know they tire. Where in wife they say. May tell and say, Oga, rest. The talk done too much. My people, like, share, subscribe. We appreciate you. We thank you. We love you. But God loves you more. Bye for now.